Good morning, guys. I'm WUSA Season 3, Episode 237. It's Vegas Day. It's time to go. It is 4 o'clock in the morning and leaving home, heading off to the airport, and this is it. This is our day. So, we have a very early flight. I'm actually going to be landing in Vegas before 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's going to be an early one. It's going to be a long day, which means that if we play all day, which we expect to, without sleeping, that's going to be, 16 hours of play today, and then probably 20 hours tomorrow and 20 hours the next day. So we're going to get some hours in, and hopefully we have some good variance there. Last night was Saturday night. Today, of course, is Sunday, and my wife and I popped into a casino for a few minutes just to take a lap and see what was going on, and we were there for about almost an hour. And the reason we were there so long is because it took so long to get onto all the machines I wanted to check. And in fact, there were at least 4 machines I never got to because people were sitting at them the whole time. 2 of them, I was pretty sure there was nothing there, and 2 of them there was possibly something, but I felt pretty good about leaving them as they were based on what I saw. So yesterday was pretty busy in that casino, and I saw a lot of people that I didn't know at all checking machines. Generally, I know the crowd because I'm there the same days, the same times, and things like that, but this was a whole different group of people. I didn't see anybody that I knew, but I'm like, what? Who are you? And saw all kinds of new people. It's crazy. It's crazy, the amount of people that do this, but I did find some good plays and made $302. So the plan today, obviously, I'm going to the airport. I've got a lot of money with me. I will keep, I'm just wearing jeans today. So it's not like I'm wearing something that has 15 pockets in it that I can hide a bunch of money. What I'm doing is I'm not using a money belt because it has a zipper with metal and all that. I am just keeping about $10,000 in my pocket, and the rest is in my carry-on, and I've never had a problem with that. I just don't want to have bulging pockets. $10,000 is enough. And when they ask me, I've got free pre-pass, so don't take your shoes off. It's a lighter search, stuff like that. But when they ask me, hey, do you have anything in your pockets? I just say I've just got paper, and I've never had an issue with that. Now, there's no reason for them to stop you for cash. In very rare situations, some terrible people might give you a hard time. But if you're carrying cash, you're not hiding it, you should be fine. And if you have a reason, hey, why do you have that? Oh, I'm going to Vegas. Oh, okay. All right, no problem. That should be okay. I have had an occasion where for some reason my pre-pass did not come through on my ticket, and then they said, hey, what's in your pocket? And I say, well, that's cash. And they had me fan the cash, like, flip through it real fast to make sure there was nothing between the bills. I don't know why that makes a difference, but that's what they had me do. So, and there was no issue there. And I really gave them a hard time about that. Like, there's no reason for you to do this, but of course, that's their job, and we don't want to get tied up in that. We don't want to get into any kind of trouble. So, still never had a problem. Once I get through security, I'll go to the bathroom and get all the cash in my pocket, and my watch put on, and I might wait. I've got this nice watch that I have inside a soft bag, and inside that it's got all kinds of soft material around it so it doesn't get scratched up. I like to wear it in Vegas because it makes it look like I have a lot of money, and I get less questions when I spread a little bit more, like, oh man, look at that watch she's wearing. Obviously he can afford it, instead of, look at that 21-year-old with all that extra money that they shouldn't have. So Just try to keep things as smooth as possible and making sense, if you know what I mean. You want to dress the part, or you want to make it look like you have money. So you can tell if someone has money just by the way that they're kept and the way that they dress, even if they're not wearing expensive clothes. And we'll see what happens today. So I may meet with some people today. I will text people when I get there, and then we'll decide, to get together or whatever. I do need to check into 3 hotel rooms today, and Coach will be the best person to help me with that, as he's got a car. So I will take the Uber to the airport, and then Uber from the airport to the Wynn, and then if Bill's around, I'll have him take me to the other places. If he's not, then I'll just take an Uber to Caesars, and then maybe later on go to the M, because it's so far south. It's pretty expensive actually with an Uber to get to the M. So, but actually, yeah, that's the best way. Going from the airport to the M makes sense, because the M has shuttles usually to the Strip, but I'm not too worried about it. I'd rather be at the Wynn trying to make money early in the morning than anywhere else, I think. So that's what's going on right now. Heading to the airport, and I'll be back to update you probably when I get to Vegas. Alright guys, so I'm in the airport, and I did find one game to play, and played that. And Alan Kessler was right. He actually tweeted something about this yesterday or the day before, that they basically robbed you here at the airport of your change. So I bought in for $100, and I cashed out $248.60, but they keep your change unless you tell them to give you the change. So they're basically stealing from everybody who plays at the airport their change, which is just ridiculous that they would do that. But anyway, I guess it's I don't know, start things off right. You get in and they're taken away from you immediately. So whatever, let them do what they want, and we'll expose them anytime that we can. So I'm looking for transportation, and it looks like I came in from a different direction than what I'm used to. I think it's up this way. Ground transportation. So I did play one game, and ended up ahead $148, not $149, because they kept my 60-cent change. But it was interesting. I talked to her a little bit about people in the gaming area with their kids, and of course they're not allowed in the gaming area, but what do you do when someone has their kid? So she just talked about, they warn them, tell them they have to get up. So it's a big deal. But it's like a few new machines here at the airport, and I've already cashed out, but if I see something, I may stop again. It doesn't look like anything we can make money off. So, all right. So right now we're going to go ahead and take an Uber to the Wynn, and we'll start off by checking there first, and then we'll see where the other guys are. One of them said he was going to arrive around 10:30, so we'll look for that, and just take it one step at a time. So on our way to the Wynn right now. I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back, and I am at the Wynn right now, and I haven't even put everything in my phone yet, but I did play a few slots, and I did play one session of blackjack. So in the daytime you can get $50 tables at the Wynn. Otherwise it gets pretty expensive. It can be at $200, even $400 and $800 minimum at the Wynn for blackjack. And that's in the low limit, so not even high limit area. So the earlier the better, weekdays are better. So I did, like I said, played a little bit of slots. I'm not going to put it in the book yet, because the Wynn and the Encore are the same voucher system, so I'm going to go to the Encore and look around there for a minute. But as of right now, I'm up $89 on slots and $1,100 on my one session of double deck blackjack. So it was a good start. Everything's good. The flight was smooth. No problems there. I mean, it was like a dream. Everything is good. The only problem is my battery on my phone is a little bit low, and it's a little bit early to get my room. I went to check in, and they got me checked in, and they said they'll text me when the room is ready. I got a parlor suite at the Wynn, which is nice, and I'll try to get you some pictures or a video on YouTube so you can see that. But right now I'm heading over to the Encore to see what they got going on there, and I'll come back and update you. Bye. Alright guys, I am back. So I did actually, so my phone was down to like 7%, and I was waiting for a room at the Wynn, and it wasn't coming, and I'm like, they're supposed to text me when the room is ready, and they never did. So I ended up just going and playing poker over there. Played a 1-3 game, and I was able to charge my phone while I was sitting there, at least. Let's see, this way, get lost around here. And anyway, after that was, when I finished that up, a friend of mine had just arrived, so we hung out together a little bit at the Wynn. We had some food there, nice Asian food. That was all good. And the room at the Wynn still wasn't ready, even though they said it would be ready. So we ended up leaving the Wynn and coming to Caesars instead, and got a room at Caesars, got a nice suite, got him set up with that for the next 3 days, so he's ready to go. And then he's gonna take a nap right now, maybe for a couple hours, and then we'll get together for dinner tonight or something. And so right now I'm at Caesars. I'm gonna grab a new player's card because all my player's cards are in my bag at the Wynn, and then see if I can get some play in here. Oh, I gotta go to the Players Club anyway to get my $600 in free play, so I'll do that, and maybe play a little bit of blackjack. I'm not sure, we'll see. But so far we're off to a pretty slow start here, not a lot of play, but we'll see what happens. So just walking by the buffet here at Caesars, which is enormous. I think it's the seafood buffet thing, very good. And I'm gonna skip that right now. I'm gonna look at a couple machines, then go get a player's card, and then come back to the machines again and use some of my free play. So that's what's going on right now. As far as the poker, I ended the session down, I don't know how much it was, let me see, down 129, so no big deal. And I'm gonna go ahead and do all the stuff I just said. I'll be back. I hope you're in the mood for some party music, because that's what we got here at Caesars. Oh my gosh, I have found nothing good. All the plays that I've done have been horrible. Right now I'm down a couple $100 on the slots, but I'm waiting for someone to get up off a machine. Mr. Coach found a play that's going to take about 3 hours. That's mainly to get points. Hopefully we'll make some money on it, but most likely we're just going for points on it. But there's someone sitting at the machine right now playing it at a minimal level with like $20 in it, and it keeps winning like $6 and $8, and it keeps them in the game. And I'm just waiting and waiting, because my 3 hours doesn't start until I sit down, and he's just sitting there min betting the machine right now. So Coach and I had the seafood buffet at Caesars, and it was pretty good. Stuffed myself. I'll put some pictures up if I can. I took a video of the buffet actually as well, and I'll probably post that when I get time. But so far, all I've done is check into 2 hotels and played that one session of blackjack, and other than that, not much really going on. So kind of horrible right now. We'll see what happens, but a lot of wasted time. It's already 5 p.m. and I've only made about 1,000 so far. So we'll see what happens. I'll let you know soon. All right, guys, I'm back. So that play didn't pan out because the guy is still on that machine It's been like 45 minutes. So we said, forget it, we're going to move on. So I'm going to take 3 casinos going south, and he's going to take 3 of them going north, and see what we can get done, see what money we can make. Then we'll meet back up, and we'll go check in at the M, and then we'll have all the hotels checked in at that point, and then we could do whatever we want. Yeah, Coach said he's over like 20,000 something steps already, so he's got me beat. What do I have going on here? I've only got 15,000 steps right now, but I'm walking into Paris right now. Hopefully we can make some money here. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am in Paris right now, and looked at some machines first. Only found one small play, played that through, and was ahead $21 on that. And there's one other one I want to check, but someone's been on it forever. Let me see if he's gone. Still there. Can't believe he's been on there that long. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and cash out at this point. And so ended ahead 21 on the slots, and did play some double deck blackjack, and ended ahead 500 on the blackjack. The low for the session was minus 1100. The high for the session was plus 500, and left plus 500 after about a half hour. So that's at Paris, and I'll be back with you. All right, guys, I just left Paris. So much quieter out here. Going back to the strip here, so it's going to start getting loud again. And the plan is to go to Planet Hollywood now, take a look at their slots and see if there's any kind of plays there, and just go from there. So they're doing the Formula One racing, and they've got all the bridges boarded up, so you can't watch the race because they want you to pay to watch the race. And it looks so rude and obnoxious and nasty. And then any kind of walkways near the road, they got walls up, they got things blocked off. They're doing all kinds of just ugly things just so that they can be greedy. What they don't understand is no one really knows their sport here. And instead of trying to gouge people and take advantage of people, what they need to do is make things inexpensive and let people watch a little bit and get hooked on it, and then you spring the trap and raise prices and do things. But all this stuff is ridiculous. I heard that they paid Top Golf to close so that they wouldn't have people playing Top Golf and watching. So that's a little bit ridiculous. So anyway, getting ready to go into Planet Hollywood, and I'll be back. Alright, guys, I'm at Planet Hollywood. I'm going to be heading out of here in a second, heading back to Paris, and then from there to Horseshoe. I just want to look at that one that I couldn't get to in Paris and see what's going on with that. And then we're going to go to Horseshoe, and then we'll meet back up with Coach. So that's what's going on right now. Came in here and only found 2 small plays. A lot of people checking a lot of things. And I found one that was a tiny one. I ended up ahead like $1 on that one. And then another one had a quick hit on that one. And between the 2 plays, ended the session ahead $83. So plus $83 there. And we're moving back to Paris and then Horseshoe. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. So I'm here with Coach, and we are just leaving the M. And I thought that I needed to check in today so Coach can have his room, but it's tomorrow. And I even texted him tomorrow, and we still came all the way out here, but that's okay. He's got a place to stay tonight, don't worry. So we ended up just playing some slots and tables and stuff. I ended up not doing too well on the slots. I still ended up ahead $46 on the slots. And then I played a $25 table, 6-deck. I'm not sure if it was a stay 17 or not. I didn't see it on the table, but I just did a short spread on there. And ended up playing for, I think that way, right? Ended up playing for about 20 minutes or 25 minutes, and walked away at the end of a shoe with a true count of about 8, plus $510. And this dealer, she's from Thailand, she said. She's like, "Oh, where are you from?" And I told her what state. "Oh, yeah, we went to your state." I said, "Oh, really?" "Yeah, so-and-so died, and we went to this state." And it was like a different state. I'm like, "Okay." And now I have to raise all my grandchildren by myself. I have 13 grandchildren. I had to adopt them all, and I have no money to take care of the grandchildren. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for saying you're sorry. And then every time I had a big hand, she would pay me with quarters and nickels so that I could tip her. And I finally did actually put out a $5 bet for her on my last hand, because I actually had a heck of a comeback there at the end of that shoe. As the count was going up, I think I won just about every hand. I think I did win every hand. Even the last hand, I had a 6-7 against some kind of stiff card, and ended up getting an 8 for a 21 and won that one as well. So all was good there. Plus 510 on the blackjack, and plus 46 on the slots. Now we're heading back to the strip. I'm going to go to the Wynn and rest. And already I've walked 25,700 steps today, so definitely need to rest, soak my feet a little bit, and get some good sleep. And tomorrow will be a big day. I think I'm ahead, like, I don't know how much, like 2,200 for the day. So a decent day today. Most of it was blackjack, but hopefully we'll get a lot of good slots in tomorrow. So that's what's going on right now as we're turning the corner onto the highway from the M, and looking at Vegas in the distance. I'm going to let you go for now, and I'll be back to update you later. All right, guys, I am back. So I am back at the Wynn. Everything is good. The room is gorgeous. I posted a video of it on YouTube. It looks great. Everything is good. It's huge. It's got everything you could ever imagine: food, drinks, candy, anything you want. It's all here. And right now, it is past midnight Las Vegas time, so way past midnight, the time that I'm used to, and I'm getting ready for bed. I did order some food, and it has arrived. I just finished eating it, so everything is all good. Let's talk about, let me see, we talked about what I did at the M, so let's talk about what did you eat today, MW, and I'm glad you asked me. Let's get a picture out here. So we went to a buffet at Caesars, and it was a seafood buffet. I had crab legs, I had snails, I had octopus, I had shrimp, I had some snacks, I had some like chips and guacamole, stuff like that. And everything was good. I can't complain about any of it. Everything was good. It was very busy. The buffet was very big, and in fact, I might post a video I took of the buffet as well. But all that stuff was good. I would rate it probably a 10. I hate to say a 10 because there's a lot of hard work in it, but it was good, but not like incredible. So that was at Caesars. Now, fast forward to tonight. I ordered a nice salad with blue cheese dressing. I got some bread, some carrots, and celery. I got some chicken tenders just on the side for later on in case I want them. I got fries, and the main course is a filet medium with blue cheese on top of it, blue cheese crumbles on top of it. And I would give that probably a jack on a scale of 2 through ace. I would give the tenders probably an 8. The fries were a little bit cold, so I'd probably give them about a 6. Overall, okay, but the Wynn has done better in the past. I'm going to save the salad for tomorrow probably, and all that is good. And what did you tip today, MW? And as far as the food, Coach insisted that he do the tip because he didn't want me to have to report to you that I tipped somebody. So he tipped on the food. And I did play a couple sessions of blackjack and made some okay money. And I did actually tip $5 today, and that's it. So $5 in tips. And really, that's pretty much it for now. I mean, tomorrow's going to be a lot more active day, a lot more blackjack, a lot more slots. But I'm just beat right now, and I'm ready to rest. So I'm going to get in bed right now and relax. And I will be with you tomorrow, and we'll have a great time tomorrow. And we'll go from there. So that's all for tonight. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com. mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.